winner, Dr. Ernest by Koroma.
What you're about to witness is the inspection
and the staff of office
by His Excellency the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Republic of Southern Armed Forces, Supreme Head of State and Minister of Defense, Grand Commander of the Order of the Republic, Fountainhead of Unity, Honor, Freedom, and Justice. His Excellency the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Republic of Southern Armed Forces, Brigadier General Retired, Dr. Julius Madabio. Clear the way. His Excellency not going to move right hand if I not clear the way. Security personnel. Move them back. You are doing injustice to our dignitaries. You know, security personnel, move the people them back. Move them back.
Let them move them out of the field. Let them move them out of the field. And they block people in
Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, what you are witnessing is the inspection by His Excellency the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Republic of Southern Armed Forces. Brigadier General Retired, Dr. Julius Madabio is accompanied by the Chief of Defense Staff, Republic of Southern Armed Forces, with him is the ADC Wing Commander Viekone, ADC 2, and the Chief Security Officer from State House. It's a very solemn moment, the moment we have been waiting for. A historic moment in the Republic of Southern Armed.
The Honorable Chief Justice is now making his way towards the presidential podium. He's led by one of his assistants with the scepter of authority of his office. He will move quietly towards the presidential podium, and His Excellency, the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Republic of Sierra Leone will be officially enrolled. May I now ask His Excellency, the President, to graciously stand up for the robing.
Hello.
His Excellency is now being robed with another emblem of state authority. This shows that he's quietly and gradually entrenching himself as head of state and commander-in-chief of the armed forces of the Republic of Sierra Leone, fountain of honor, grand commander of the Order of the Repel. Been decorated now by the Lord Chief Justice, Honorable Justice Cham, who is the Chief Justice of the Republic of Sierra Leone. That is another emblem of authority. Perhaps we should regard this as a chain of state or the key to state authority. The Honorable Chief Justice has just done his task and congratulated His Excellency the President. He is now returning to his seat. Ladies and gentlemen, you may be seated. No, not at this moment, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to another important aspect of our being this afternoon. That is the transfer of state authority from one civilian president to another elected civilian president. At this moment, I would like to ask the State Chief of Protocol to move towards the presidential desk and hand over the state staff to His Excellency, outgoing President Koroma, in order for him to transfer the staff to the eligible and rightful owner of state authority. President Koroma, in his usual white kaftan, is standing face to face with His Excellency the President, who is also in white. Is it not coincidental, or is just bringing them together? Mr. President, outgoing President, you are now invited to move towards His Excellency the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Sierra Leone, and hand over the scepter of authority. The day we are looking forward to is here. We need please, security forces, take care of the crowd, please. Security forces ensure that there is no crowd disruption, no moving people from their stands. Please. He has... Security forces, kindly control the crowd. Security forces, kindly control the crowd. Security forces, kindly control the crowd. Security forces, we count on you to control the crowd, please. Security forces, kindly control the crowd. We urge you. At this moment, we want to take this opportunity to thank His Excellency, the outgoing President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Dr. Koroma, who should be given an applaud for his service to this nation for the last 10 years. At this moment, His Excellency, the President, Brigadier Julius Madabio, we accompany the outgoing President who is about to leave or depart from this stadium. His Excellency the President.
We are kindly asking for us to take our respective positions. As His Excellency is seeing off the outgoing President, please let's take our respective positions. Once the former President leaves, His Excellency will be coming to address the people of Sierra Leone.
We urge the security forces to disperse the crowd. We urge the security forces to disperse the crowd and control the crowd at the same time. Security forces, kindly control the crowd. His Excellency, the outgoing President, Dr. Koroma and wife, are now about to leave the stadium. He is accompanied by His Excellency, the President and spouse. It is a new beginning, an end of an era, and the beginning of another dispensation. Colleagues, heads of state and government, Honorable Vice President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, former Vice Presidents, Honorable Speaker of Parliament, Honorable Chief Justice, the First Ladies of Sierra Leone and the Gambia, Ministers, Honorable Members of Parliament, Your Worship, the Mayor of the City of Freetown, Your Excellencies, members of the Diplomatic Corps, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, 22 years ago, I organized the first democratic election in nearly 30 years and peacefully handed over political power to the Sierra Leone People's Party government at the time. Today, I am the recipient of that democratic advancement. This day is momentous. This day is historic. I have every reason to thank Almighty God, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, for making this day possible. First, I thank God for the opportunity to be elected as President of the Republic of Sierra Leone and the unique privilege to serve the people of this country. Second, I thank God for the unique opportunity to serve this nation twice in 22 years. Twice in 22 years. Two. This is the first time in the history of this country, and I will forever cherish this democratic mandate. I am humbled by the trust and confidence the people of this great nation have reposed in me, and I will never betray your trust or confidence. Who would have imagined that today I will be inaugurating birthday as President of the Republic of This is a privilege, and I'm humbled by the abundant graces of God Almighty, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, for sparing my life to see this day. If you had asked me to make a birthday wish, I would have asked God's guidance to lead our country in the path of those three sacred words of our coat of arms: unity, freedom, and justice. Let me take this opportunity to sincerely thank the people for electing me as their president. This is a sacred position. And I want to reaffirm my commitment that I am president for all Sierra Leoneans. I therefore faithfully pledge to diligently work for and to protect and defend all Sierra Leoneans, irrespective of political, tribal, religious, gender, sectional, regional, or socio-economic background. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, as I stated in the State Opening of Parliament address on Thursday, 10th May, my election is not only victory for myself or my party, the great Sierra Leone People's Party, but also for the people of this country. This historic victory clearly demonstrates the progress we have made together as a nation to peacefully defend and conserve our nascent democracy. I therefore take this opportunity to thank our President, Dr. Koroma, for with faith in our young democracy through peaceful transfer of power from one civilian government to another. On behalf of the people of Sierra Leone and on my personal behalf, I welcome all my colleagues, heads of state and government, the various distinguished representatives of friendly countries, bilateral partners, organizations that are present to witness this historic occasion. You have honored us with your presence, and we take this as a true manifestation of the fraternal relationship that exists between our two countries and people. I sincerely look forward to working with all of you in the coming years to build on and advance our mutual friendship and cooperation. Fellow Sierra Leoneans, in my State Opening of Parliament address, I clearly set out the main policies and programs of my new direction administration in the areas of the economy, agriculture, marine resources, tourism, mineral resources, manufacturing sector, fiscal prudence, and domestic revenue mobilization, human and social development, youth development and empowerment, governance, peace, security, and the justice sector. My new administration has prioritized free, quality education as the flagship program. My new administration has prioritized free quality education as the flagship program of my government. We have made education the bedrock and foundation of development in Sierra Leone and the main strategy to create a ladder of opportunity for all Sierra Leoneans to climb and achieve their greatest potentials. As a new administration, we now have the unique opportunity to develop and implement a new development program. I am pleased to announce that the theme and focus for our new development program for the next 5 years is education for development. That is our first step to the foundation to reclaim our historic reputation as the Athens of West Africa. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the strategic objective of the policies and programs outlined in the New Direction Agenda is to change and transform Sierra Leone into a country that we all can be proud of. The audacious vision of our New Direction Revolution is to provide effective political and economic management of the state and our abundant natural resources
for the benefit of all Sierra Leoneans. That is why the underlying principles of our New Direction agenda are based on disciplined leadership, integrity, professionalism, efficiency, and competence for the people of Sierra Leone. Fellow Sierra Leoneans, since my election on the 4th of April 2018, and despite having inherited the worst economic situation in the country since 1961, I am optimistic that change is possible in Sierra Leone. Since assuming the reins of state governance, the policies, programs, presidential directives, and executive orders implemented relating to domestic revenue mobilization, fiscal prudence, and implementing the National Cleaning Day exercise have clearly demonstrated that indeed change is possible in Sierra Leone and that the people of Sierra Leone are ready and prepared for this change. In just 2 weeks of my new administration, my government was able to pay public sector salaries in April on time without having to rely on central bank overdraft facility. My government is therefore committed to build on and consolidate the small gains that we have made to change and transform Sierra Leone. I am aware that we have been elected on the ticket for change with huge, if not immediate expectations to deliver on not only the basic and essential services, but also bring meaningful change in the lives of the people of this country. Why the task to change and transform Sierra Leone is monumental. Our collective determination that this task is not insurmountable. In Sierra Leone today, every sector or area is a priority that needs immediate attention, from the dilapidated State House premises to the lack of sustainable electricity supply right across the country. Fellow Sierra Leoneans, let me assure you that this change is not impossible. And I believe in the will and commitment of the people to change and transform Sierra Leone. I cannot do it alone. So today I ask all of you to believe in your capacity as citizens, that together we can change Sierra Leone. Fellow compatriots, today I call on you in every walk of life to ask yourself individually, what can I do to make this change and transformation happen? During my campaigns and since my election, I have said time and again that this is not going to be the business as usual politics and governance of the state. My new government is therefore launching 3 peaceful democratic wars. First, a war on indiscipline. Second, a war on corruption. And third, a war on poverty. Peaceful democratic wars on indiscipline, corruption, and poverty will define my term of office, that I am determined to deliver on my promises. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I will provide the disciplined leadership to drive and sustain our New Direction revolution. To make this change possible, my government will tirelessly work for and remain committed to inclusive politics, inclusive development, inclusive economic growth, and inclusive governance. I therefore call on the young people our youth to be at the forefront in promoting our peaceful democratic war on indiscipline, corruption, and poverty. My administration will invest in our youth to create jobs and new opportunities to develop themselves and their families. We will provide the resources and skills training needed to empower our youth so that they are able to make meaningful contribution to the development of our country today and become future leaders tomorrow. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I also call on all partners to join us to deliver the change. My government will continue to build on and strengthen our existing bilateral relationships with all our friends and neighbors. I particularly want to commend the warm fraternal relationships with our immediate neighbors, our sister republics of Liberia and Guinea. My government will continue to work and build strong and durable partnership with regional organizations such as the Mano River Union, ECOWAS, African Union, as well as multilateral institutions such as the United Nations, the Commonwealth, the European Union, to promote our common values and commitment to peace, democracy, justice, and multilateral diplomacy. Fellow Sierra Leoneans, we have only one country called Sierra Leone. So let us work to change and transform this beloved nation into a place that our children and grandchildren will be proud of. Let me leave you with the immortal words of one of Africa's greatest sons and global icon, Nelson Mandela, who once said, "It always seems impossible until it is done, and it has been done." As you go home today, or from wherever you are watching this inaugural address, do not forget that Sierra Leone belongs to you, and that it is your responsibility to change and transform this country. Together, we can make this happen, and the journey begins today. I thank you all, and God bless the people and republic of Sierra Leone.
Yes, sir. You can't show at this end, show at this end.